Yo, welcome to the Mums and Fritzo podcast. I am Mums.
And I'm Fritzo.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 97. I appreciate y'all being here again, coming to check us out. Yo, man.
You the only one that appreciate them being here?
I'm the one speaking right now.
I appreciate y'all too. Fritz, I don't know how he feels about that.
I'm the one speaking, right?
Right.
So listen, man, we've been gone for a minute. It's a lot that went on.
Yeah.
What happened in your life?
Why do I feel like I'm on like a fucking Montel?
What's been going on? Let's do a little therapy session.
Well, a lot has been going on. Oh shit, I can't deal with microphones. That's one thing. Took a trip recently. I was just telling y'all in the background, like to Miami with the family. That was cool. Was able to see my father because they never met my father.
Your kids never met your father?
Never met him. They heard his voice maybe once or twice.
Oh, he cool.
Yeah, he's that's how he raised us. He raised us.
Oh, you just come through on the call, yo. Like, check it in.
But I used to always hear him from the intercom. Most like, there was a point where I only heard my father's voice through the intercom downstairs. So he'll buzz to come do the visits. You know what I'm saying? My three brothers would run downstairs and be like, "Yo, bro, you can stay up here." Cause
really?
My bro, because they know like. We wasn't really rocking with me like that. I don't know what it was. I don't think he liked my style. You know what I'm saying?
You was the last one?
I was the last one.
Oh,
I was that baby because my brother before me is 7 years, so I was that like spite baby. You ain't one. Their relationship was done. it was.
He
done.
just came through.
He was like one night, my man's just charming. Like you know what I mean? So
that's true.
We went to go see him. They met my father, which was great because I didn't always have a great relationship with my father. But as I got older, I realized, you got to put things behind, and then that's not really cool for them. Like, they've never
that's not fair.
Their grandfather. So my kids was able to do that, and that was cool,
And how was Miami? It was cool?
It was hot. It wasn't cool. It was hot as a motherfucker. I thought I was like, this is goddamn.
What else been going on, though?
Just going back to work. So school's starting soon. So getting back ready to work, which is trash because I just don't want to work anymore. I want to retire.
That's why we're doing the podcast. Right?
Exactly.
Because
this is the fail. But no, the school shit about to happen. So kids been going from school for a while, so they gonna come back ready.
Energized.
Energized ain't the word. You know what I'm saying? So we just getting mentally prepared for that. But other than that, everything is chill. Doing the podcast. Working on films, it never stops.
Well, yeah, I had a very interesting month off. I think it's been about a month.
Just about.
Since we've been so I went to Disney, surprised the kid with a Disney trip. She was surprised. She loved it. I hated it. It was hot as hell. I never sweated like that in my life.
You don't like the sweating situation.
Then I made a mistake and ate an edible. I ate too much of an edible. The first night we get there, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to take this edible. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest. I'm on vacation. Let me relax. I, at first, had a great time. It was funny as hell. Like, I had my little cousin. He's like 5. He's like 6.
He didn't have edible.
No.
All right, cool. I was just checking for y'all.
Yeah. No. Don't try to come for me.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No, don't come for me to child people. Children people. Children protective services. So listen, I took the edible, right? And then we're sitting there and I'm watching rap shit, the new show that's on HBO. Yep. And it's a scene when the girls go to a strip club and I just happen to look over. I'm looking at the TV and I just happen to look over. He's always at the other end of the couch. I look at him. His mouth is open. His eyes are like this, like, eyes wide open, like, oh my
Who is
God.
Twerking or something?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I knew what was the vibe.
Yeah.
I knew it.
So I immediately started dying laughing. I could not stop for an hour straight. And then he turns to my girls like, I don't think we should be watching this.
An hour later?
No, he said that to her when I first started laughing.
Oh, wow.
So then that really sent me a spin. But then the nighttime happened, and I'm trying to go to sleep.
Still hot.
I was hot for 3 days. Yo, this shit was the worst.
72 hours with Mums at Disney World.
Day one we went to Disney, I was hot, like, huh? What are we doing? Yo, it's hot. So we had a good time. All the family came. Some of the family came down. It was nice, but came back from Disney, went back to work, went to work 5 days.
You know your work.
Got COVID.
Oh.
First time getting COVID. I was scared to death.
That was your first time?
Yeah, man. How many times you had it?
No. Wait, first of all,
scumbag.
What kind of shit is that? Like, yo, how many times you had it? Nigga, like, yo, bro,
you didn't stay in the house.
No, well, you're right. You're right about that. No, I got it twice.
Oh, really? No.
No, once. Actually, when I got the shot, I felt so sick. I thought I had COVID. Oh. Yeah, I was so fucked up. I was like, yo, this is how I'm going to die, y'all.
So I had COVID for the first time. Okay. I was terrified.
Congratulations. Oh, no, sorry.
No, I was terrified.
That's not.
Then I'm like, oh shit, I got people that care about me. I ain't ready to go like this. And I'm like, only thing that happened, I felt like a extreme headache, and I was just super tired.
You had the weak COVID.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I mean, probably because I got the vaccine. That's why y'all should go get the vaccine.
Don't do that. Mayor Adams, everyone. Wait, what the?
Hey, get the COVID shot.
See you guys out there in the water. I be on that ski boat.
On a jet ski with his girl.
Jet ski.
But so we had, so that happened, and I was like, oh fuck, man, I can't believe I gotta stay in the house for 10 days. And at first, my job was like, yo, you only get 5 days off, so you got to go back on Wednesday. I was like, yo, I just took another test, and I'm still positive? Should I be around people? And they was like, all right, we'll extend it for another 5
That's crazy that you had to make that rationalization. Like, I'm the worker, and I'm making this rationalization?
Yeah, like, I'm like, you want me to go back because, there's a 5-day limit on how long you can be out. I was like, well, I still have symptoms.
Yeah.
And I said, it's just the headaches, really, that was really bothering me. And just in and out of sleep. They treated me like they stuck me in the basement. Okay. Like fed me food on the steps. Like, here you go.
Here's some girl.
When I came up, it was like a big production. Like, yo, move, everybody move. Put your mask on. Yo, everybody put your mask on. And I was like,
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's like, damn.
I just glad I had the space where I was like, all right.
Like Jim Crow, son. Jim Crow times.
I streamed almost every show you could think of. But it was very strange. It was weird.
But you're good now, though.
Yeah, I'm really
good.
Yeah.
No, and we were supposed to do the podcast at some, and I was like, damn, he hurt. And then I think the next week I had something to do. I was like, damn it, we never gonna get this.
We're never gonna get back to the podcast. But we are back. Yeah. So it was a lot that went on. I mean, a lot that went on in the news too.
Oh, woo. Okay, don't get me started.
Since the last time we've been on, Will Smith apologized.
Simping on line one.
He said he took time. Over the time, he thought about his decision to actually, what he did in his actions.
I think he's full of shit.
And he tried to apologize to Chris Rock. They said no.
How do you say? Well, I don't understand that, because back in the days, as you teach your kids, like, they apologize, somebody could not accept your apology. I've never heard nobody say no. It's like, yo, moms, I'm sorry for what I said about you about, getting COVID and being about congratulations.
No.
How do you respond to that, weird. America? How do you know? Like, what does that mean? Like, no, you will never accept my apology?
I mean,
not right now.
I guess so, because that's what he did. He was like, yo, I feel bad because Tony Rock is really good. They were really good friends, I guess. And he was like, Tony is really upset about it. I mean, as rightfully a brother would, because you smacked his brother in the face on TV. Like,
you slap my brother, then I'm just like, you can't go from slap my brother. Like, we in the club next day popping bottles. Like, it's Will Smith and Tony Rock just walked in here. Like, no, Funk Flex, this is not cool.
But the worst part, I think Chris Rock since then has came out and said, he compared it to, what was it he said?
Nicole Smith death.
Yeah.
Going back to the scene of the crime. I'm like, well, how do you feel about that?
Well, no, he said going back to the restaurant. I was like, well, she didn't make it back to the restaurant.
Yeah, she definitely did. Like, obviously. Wink, wink. OJ.
She would have been safe if she stayed in the restaurant.
Probably so.
OJ didn't do it, though. I'm just joking.
OJ, if you're listening, you're watching, then sorry, bro. I'm just being honest about what I felt, just based on the facts.
If OJ walked in that door right now, I'd be like, all right, we got to find another exit out.
Yo, for real. Because he's like 68, but he's like 6'3". Like,
yeah.
6'4".
Like, he's not he's a solid looking old man. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm going to try to tackle him and get out. But then he was evasive in his football career.
He was evasive. Nice word. Nice word. Remember he was running through the fucking airport in the commercials?
Yeah. Yeah,
the Hertz commercials?
Hertz commercials.
I wonder what Hertz thinking now. It's like, we hired this nigga.
Yeah. Nah,
but I think that was in bad taste. Because it's funny, I was speaking to my girl about it, and I was like, I think that, okay, you can, as a comedian, and we're going to speak about another situation. I just like, you can say certain things, and I don't necessarily agree with what you're saying. I just feel like that was in bad taste. However, he does, I don't know. I feel like it's not as bad, I guess, when you look at it from a comedian standpoint.
Yeah, from a comedian standpoint, you got to look at it like, what he said was kind of light punch. Like, it could have been so much more, I would have said. If I was a wild boy, like on some, I'm just going to let it fly.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, I couldn't, Good thing you ain't in stand-up, I'll tell you that much.
Huh?
Good thing you ain't in stand-up. It's like, I want to see a man's mums right now. I got some things to talk to him about. It's like, he just had a joke. It's just
Nah, but also, that happened. And I feel like, somebody says sorry, you should be like, all right, cool, man, But if you don't fuck with him, I guess he just don't want to fuck with him, right?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Will is trying to clean up some stuff, which I understand, because I don't think he meant to do it, but it's just still foul. Like, I felt like it was just an overreaction for something that it's comedian. This shit is what's challenging me recently as a person who do comedy. It's just, where's the line? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how far can I go?
I think there is no line until somebody stands up and says you're wrong.
But
until somebody comes from you. Because, I mean, sometimes, like, some comedians can say certain things and they just let it go away and they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, you said it, Like Dave Chappelle, what you call LGBTQ community. Yeah. That community is not really letting him slide for what he said.
Oh, no, they
3 or 4 episodes before this
one. They will slide on him, like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly.
Like, he might have had extra security because they after him like that because of his thing. So it's hard not to offend people when you're just telling how you truly feel. Yeah. And I think that's what people miss about comedy is that I'm speaking from my point of view.
Exactly. It's not right or wrong. It's just my way. Because some of the things the comedians will say are things we kind of thinking about. And I think that's what makes people upset is like, you upset because you're thinking the same thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean you are a bad person. Yeah. It just, I don't say everything that's in this head right here because, I would be dead right now.
But that's what sometimes comedians working out material. And that's what it does. But still, I don't think the joke is that offensive to get up and say, I'm going to smack you. Yeah. Like I said,
as
prior
with the hip, with the extra hip.
Like, sir, all you needed was the glove. Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
Wait 1 minute.
The cut.
No. I knew that was going to happen. America, this is not.
So, yes, also in the news, a big thing talked about on Instagram was Black China has made how much is it?
20 million.
20 million per month on OnlyFans.
Show me the receipt.
Wait, that's per month?
That's per month?
That gotta be.
And funny, we were talking about it in the car yesterday, and niggas was like, ain't no way. Like, because we think about, like, OnlyFans subscriptions, like, $11.99. You making that much in a month? I don't know. I don't know if that...
What is she doing?
What is she not doing? For 20 million? I'm like...
For 20 million?
If you made that in a year, I would be like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
In a year? A month?
Yeah, but
she's the Elon Musk
that's
of
speculation, Speculation.
We're pulling Trump shit. Like,
yeah, like, I don't 20 mil, but
it could be an overreach. Even if they taxed her and she took half of that, that's a lot to make for cats just subscribing and getting ready to beat it.
I mean, damn, I've never been to OnlyFans, so.
I did it one time, just doing research. Obviously, because I wanted to, it's like an NFT. I just wanted to know what everybody was talking about. I just wanted to be aware.
During the pandemic, I'm sure?
Bitcoin, definitely during the pandemic. Listen, during the pandemic, my bro, we had some good times, dude. But I did it just to check, because it was trending. Like, it was like with my man Tory Lanez, we did the whole Instagram live. It was the thing to kind of watch. I was like, I want to see what everybody's talking about.
Okay.
And I paid for a joint. Wasn't great. I didn't pay a lot though. You know what I'm saying? It was like some like $3.99.
Did they have like certain subscription base too, right?
Yeah.
Like, so you can be like platinum level and get all the ins and outs.
Well, I wasn't trying to go up top and just like I want to start from the bottom.
Somebody's like, does it read up on your bill like OnlyFans subscription on your bill? I hope not.
No. It don't say that. I don't remember.
You still currently have subscription?
No, I'm not subscribed. That's the problem too, because like 2 or 3 months after, I wouldn't be on it no more, but I was still getting billed and I didn't realize it. And one time I was looking, I'm like, where does fucking $3.99 charge come from? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh fuck.
That's like me. I got had when I first started working in Hoboken. Guy was like, yo, man, it's UNICEF. Yo, all we asking for is like $25. You give us $25, you can feed like 5 kids. I'm like, yo, dude, I ain't even get paid yet, but I'll give you the card.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm still paying for that 3 years later. $25 a month.
Ain't no
it wasn't
kids
a one shot.
That. Ain't no kids eating off that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they send me stuff like, oh, you want to go to the next level? I was like, no.
I want to get out the level up. I gotta go
but all I gotta do is go to my bank and tell them like, oh, I didn't know what's still going on.
Yeah.
Till my girl said the other day, like, yo, you still paying for UNICEF and shit. I'm like, wait, I still do.
You're a philanthropist ass nigga up in this house.
Want to help kids in Africa.
Want to help kids in Africa. Nigga. We Bill Gates, nigga. We got bills, nigga.
Yeah, so
that's interesting.
And you know, speaking of people not knowing shit, so apparently Stacey Dash just realized DMX died. Did you see this?
I seen that.
Yeah. She was heartbroken.
She was like, she just like, wow.
I mean, it's because she dealt with substance abuse and she, you know, just was a recovering addict herself. So that's why she felt so passionate about it. But it was just
she been high since he fucking died. Like, sis, what?
Like, where you been?
Where have you been? She probably just found out that fucking Martin Luther King walked on Washington. I'm gonna tell you, like, there was a man that walked on the moon. Like, bad things happen, Stacey Dash.
I mean, she was with the Republican Party for a long time, maybe she was just, you know, in the clouds.
She's on a BT reality show. It's like when they bring all these celebrities to live together.
Oh no.
Yeah, like College Hill. It was College Hill.
Oh, so she was on College Hill with Ray J and Slim Thug.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't watch reality.
And they didn't like her already because she came into the house the first day and she was just ignoring everybody. Like, she wasn't talking to nobody. Everybody gonna drink. She's like, I don't drink. It's like, bitch, what the fuck you doing here? Like,
I mean, it's just maybe she has a drinking problem.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You know, now we know she.
I didn't know that.
One drink leads to cocaine.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Listen, kids, your mom's teaching a math class at a school. Listen, kids, one drink, one glass right here equals
a cocaine line.
You see that 8
cocaine line.
Okay, kids.
Next thing you know, you're slipping cocaine off the toilet seats in the club.
Oh my
you're
God.
like, that's how I leave?
That's how I start. Damn, that sounded like you seen a lot. You seen too much.
Hey, man.
You seen too much. Go on the toilet seat, nigga. Oh. Get out of here. Party of the year.
It was this club called Two Eyes in Midtown.
Oh, Two Eyes.
Remember they shoved the coke in that girl that came with it? Was you there that night?
New Year's?
No, it wasn't even New Year's. It was just like a random summer day. She went in the bathroom, and some girl was like, here, try this, and shoved cocaine in her nose. No. And she, not knowing, sniffed it, and was like, came out with, she panicked, and she had to squeak his voice up. She was like, oh my God, cocaine. Oh my God, I just did cocaine. I was like, what?
How is that your first time doing cocaine? Yo.
Like, literally, the girl was like, yo, here. And she was like, yo, it was no way to avoid it, because like she put it up to my nose. And then
I just breathe.
And then like this, like when I try to move my head, she moved the finger with it. And she just sniffed it.
Wow.
She was like, yo, she did cocaine.
I wonder if they still friends. Like,
she didn't know the girl.
Oh.
This is just some random girl in the club.
Oh, damn. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you do
She had a full-on panic attack, but the person that did it ran because they was like, oh, shit, I didn't know you was with all of them. Like, they left the club, and we was trying to calm her down because, like, her voice was super annoying. But she was like, oh my God.
Somebody shot her the fuck up. She need emotional support.
What happened? You sound like a little kid. What happened?
That's fucking... No wonder that place is closed.
Oh,
that place was low down and dirty.
That shit was bad. But
that shit was low down and dirty.
Also came up in the news, apparently Breakfast Club is going to go through a change.
Yep.
Angela Yee is now going to a midday shift between 10 and 2.
Okay.
And now she's leaving the Breakfast Club. Everybody came out
with
having
brunch now?
Yeah, brunch. She got brunch time special.
She got brunch time special.
But everybody's like, at first, everybody was like, oh, see, it's done. It's over.
I thought that too.
You did?
I did.
I don't know.
Because I'm like, without Angela Yee Charlemagne is a strong personality.
Yeah.
And then DJ Envy he just became more of a personality, but he's known to be a DJ. He doesn't give you a lot of, in my opinion, like what Angela and Charlemagne give you as far as like when they discussing things.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
It's pretty like on surface. And this is no knock on him. That's how I've listened to the show for years. Like,
yeah,
so
I didn't realize it was on for 13 years.
Yeah. And they came behind when that whole situation after Stormbuck Wild. And then after that,
I think it was something between that, but yeah.
No, there was a lot of mixed changes after that, but Starbuck Wild was the beginning of like a different, and they became the most stable after that time.
Yeah.
And I think I enjoyed the show. I thought it was a really good show.
I mean, but she's not leaving radio. She's just going into another area.
Okay.
He said, but recently stated, he said, yo, she cannot be replaced. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like to have that cloud and be there that long, you can't replace a person, an individual that brings so much to the actual dynamic of the show. So, I mean, I think it's a good move. I mean, yeah, why not? And now he said maybe that it's been publicized a little bit that, maybe it'd be a shot for somebody else to come in and do it.
I've heard that they were looking at a comedian. I remember them mentioning a name. I just can't remember right now. I don't know if it was Ashley Larry or...
That'd be funny.
He had an actual special recently and he killed. But
I saw him at Radio City Music Hall when Dave Chappelle did the whole residency at the Radio City Music Hall.
When they did that picture with him, Kevin Hart, and Chris.
No, it was when Dave took over like the whole month of August.
Okay.
And stayed in Radio City Music Hall, and every night, like two nights out, I think it was like 4 nights out the week he performed.
Copy.
And that was like it was just him. Like I mean, it was just, but he would have a different artist. So like when I went, I seen Childish Gambino, which was actually really good.
Fire.
Except for the dude that was behind me that was saying, "Yo, stay woke, niggas, stay woke."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, come on, that's not even the name of the song." like
you're not even this up?
He's like, and all he wanted to do with him and his girls here, stay woke.
Yeah.
But he did all the other songs that he had came out with that's fire.
Yeah.
But all I kept hearing through the whole concert of Childish was, "Yo, stay woke, nigga."
Like, bro, he understands what you're saying. He knows his song, nigga.
But he saved it for last.
Yeah.
Because it was the hit song at the time. But I seen Darnell actually. Darnell Rollins.
We always call him Ashley Larry, Darnell Rollins, to give a respect to him.
I bumped into him to a club, me and Killer was like, "Yo, I know your real name and I don't want to call you by your character name. So I'm just gonna say what's up. But damn, man, I can't remember your fucking name." Yo, he busted out.
I feel like he probably gets that all the time. Because it's funny when I was about to say I couldn't remember his name. And I know it, but it's just like you just know him for that which I always wonder like how people feel about that when you're known for one character. And like, I know it's good because you're relevant because they remember that character.
But that's like how... Damn, I can't remember his real name. I'm gonna call him by the shit that everybody know about, Steve Urkel. That's kind of like what he had to go through. Like, could you imagine?
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White.
Who sells weed now?
Yeah. Word.
Gotta try it out. Wink, wink. So everybody in my job, I'm not really gonna do it. It's legal now, nigga. Nah, I'm sorry.
You believe that shit if you want.
Nah, it's legal. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna smoke in front of.
Is it legal like that? Like in Jersey, we just like pretty much order weed now.
I used to go to Jersey to buy my weed.
But do y'all have dispensaries and stuff yet?
We have mad dispensaries. It's to the point now, like every corner store now has weed. So it's just like,
oh really?
Get an egg and cheese. Yo, give me some haze with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it gets, but so it's like, who has real weed now? I don't know. You got to figure out who you get weed from and what is it really weed? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, how do these corner stores just get weed?
But yeah, just like him, he had an identity crisis where everybody walking like, that's Steve Urkel. That's the guy. You know, like, but that's not my name.
Because he's in that, you nerds.
And he was young when that shit happened. Yeah. So imagine you going up through your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and everybody refers to you as Steve Urkel.
Yeah.
I'd be ready to fight.
I'd be ready to fight. You know I do that? Nigga said, I'm 47, nigga. Fuck out of here, B.
I slapped the fire out you.
Nigga. But then when he came as what you call it, Stephon was more cool. But I'm pretty sure people don't call him Stephon. Like, yo, what's good, Stephon? Okay, oh shit, nigga. Like, niggas gonna call you. They gonna call you the worst shit. That's why I was telling you yesterday when we was talking about like people, when they see you in those certain moments, whether it be like in a situation like that or when they memorialize and you like at your funeral, it's always that nigga gonna talk about your worst shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you knew me for all the shit I did, and you always pick that one bad thing that I did.
Oh, yeah, come on. I mean, you said this shit last night. Like, oh, yeah, you walked up to my girl. So I was like, yo, man, I was joking.
That shit hurt my heart, son. I wanted to break up with you as a friend, son.
She made banana, what was it?
Banana bread.
Yeah, made banana bread. We were doing the podcast. I was like, yo, this shit's really good. I was like, why is she with you? So he just took it as, ha, that's funny. I seen her the next time. I was like, yo, you can do better, sis. That shit was bomb.
Yo, as soon as she got in the car didn't even finish closing. She's like, you can do better than this nigga in the back. I think this nigga's about to kick me out the car too. Like, I was like, yo, nah, I'm out of here.
Like, you really know how to cook,
I said, babe, get your stuff, we out of here.
You can do better than this guy. He's a piece of shit.
God damn it. I'm like, you're supposed to be my man, son.
Like, there's nothing wrong with a split family. Don't worry about it.
Yo, that's wild. I'm just like, yo, it's supposed to be the godfather of my kids,
But
man.
see, you will remember that at my memorial. Be like,
yeah, definitely. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Niggas can talk about podcasts, all that. It's like, you know this nigga said to me one time?
In front of me.
You ain't shit, nigga.
She liked the comment.
Yeah. She felt fucking awkward about that. Shit ain't been the same in my house since. Ain't been the same. But that's the shit I always be like niggas. So in that same regard, like people see you. A character's not a bad thing for him. But, you know, it's just how people seeing the character, and then now they still.
But also, I think sometimes people don't give people time to grow. Like some people, like somebody was like, "Oh, you act like no, dude, I was 20.
Yeah,
like I don't act like that no more. Like, I was like 18 when I did all that shit. Like I don't act like that no more. I started smoking weed again a little bit. You know,
just mixing it up.
Not after that edible shit. No, I would never touch anything. I haven't touched anything since that night.
8-hour edibles, nigga.
Yo, that shit. I was so high.
That's why I don't like edibles, bro. Because I feel like it always catch you in the wrong time. Like I'm about to go fucking gardening for my grandma, and it's like now I took this shit 5 hours ago. Now I'm fucking trying to, grandma, there's fucking aliens in the fucking backyard. Like, it's all right,
yo,
baby.
it was bad because I tried to go to sleep and I said, yo, I'm so high I can't even go to sleep. This is fun. I'm tired. I've been up since 18. I've been up 18 hours. I need to go to sleep.
That's a bad high. That's only a good high when you're being creative. Like you in a studio or you writing or you doing something. But if you're tired though and you high, you know you want to sleep, but I can't sleep. That's bad.
And then somebody heard a noise. They're like, go check on the kids. How the fuck am I getting down the hallway? Yo, I was holding the wall the whole way, and then I opened up the one door, like, hey, kid, are you good? And they looking at me like, yeah, weirdo, close the door.
Good, nigga?
Like, all right, let me go to the next door. And I fumbled to the next door. At one point, I had to crawl back to the bedroom like, yo, all the kids are good. All the kids are good. Please don't ask me to do nothing else. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to lay here and try to figure out and calm down off this high.
That's wild. That's a wild time.
Yeah, man.
Party of the year.
That was not fun. Since we took our break, guess who's having another baby?
And it ain't Raekwon from 156.
Nah, Nick Cannon has announced his 10th child is on the way by a woman. I don't even want to look up her name because
doesn't even matter. Just say the woman. The woman.
Yeah, the woman.
Another woman. Another one.
By Brittany Bell. His 10th child to be born soon. That is crazy.
I really have a problem with it.
I don't know why you said it. You said it last podcast. I understand your point, but yeah, man.
I feel like it's what I call rich nigga irresponsibility. And when I say nigga, this could be white niggas, Indian niggas. Niggas just be niggas everywhere, in every shade. But I just feel like as a parent, my challenge is always to try to make sure I have time for my kids. So the more kids you have, and I got a kid with one woman. So just imagine you have kids with multiple women and you have...
Sounds like my life.
Yeah, but... sorry. Drink it. But no, I'm only speaking from a celebrity aspect because you a heck of a father. Like, you know what I mean? I give you a lot of... Yo, I'm trying to give you your flowers, nigga.
The first two got cheated a little bit.
The first two always get cheated.
It wasn't my fault. Though.
It wasn't my fault.
We come to understand it. It was.
I had to grow.
It was his mother. It was his mother.
Don't do that. Not on this podcast.
Oh no, he knows. He knows. We had a discussion.
She gonna be what dislike button. He said, "I know who that is. I know who that is."
Disliking me. It's not gonna start.
Okay. So definitely not gonna repost.
But no, when you have multiple houses to go to for Thanksgiving,
multiple kids, the kids and with the women that might have other kids. So you factoring in all of that. My thing is, how do you distribute that time as a celebrity?
That's gang right there. That's they get 20, like they all reach a certain age. Everybody go to college at the same time.
Everybody.
Everybody go to high school at the same time. Everybody got prom around the same year. Like, yo.
Even if you're financially able to deal with that, that's still is because that aspect is okay. You can probably deal with that. He probably end up being a billionaire at some point. I could see that. My
if
thing
not
is
on his way, yeah. Because
but does that?
But yeah, like I watched a thing about it was a documentary came about the Lakers, untold stories.
Okay.
Lakers on Hulu. It was on Hulu actually. This was the Hulu one.
Okay.
So it's actually a real documentary. Okay. So you meet the bus kids, like Genie Bus. There's another bus. I didn't realize he had so many kids. I thought he had just that one daughter. But apparently he had like 5 kids.
Oh, wow.
And they was like, yo, he was never there. They was like, he was nowhere around. They was like, the only time we got involved when he was around and we was all around each other was when he actually bought the Lakers. And like one kid was like, oh, I'm cold calls, like calling people to try to get them to buy tickets. So I was calling all different companies like, hey, you interested in buying Laker tickets? He's like, because nobody was going to see them.
Working, but he didn't have them.
And that's how they was like, but being that I was around, I got to spend more time with them. It was like, when we was kids, they was like baseball, basketball, birthdays, Christmas sometime. like I was like, well, damn. Like,
holidays, nigga?
Hey, he was busy.
We winning championships, kids.
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy. Imagine telling your kids that, yo, dad, I want to spend some time with you. You know, I'm booked and busy. You saw my Instagram post. I'm booked and I take flights, not feelings. I don't catch flights, I catch feelings. So what I say?
I mean, yeah, like I catch flights, not
You can tell I don't say shit like that. I hate when I see that shit on Instagram. Like, sis, I get it. You've been to fucking JFK a couple times. All right, get it. I get it.
Oh, you went to Dubai.
Turn that camera around, sis.
Who you with? Who you with? Who's the old white man that's funding this trip right now?
That's what Jay was talking about when he said, who you with?
Like, yo, what's that guy name? What's that old man name right there?
Never gonna find out. You know it's Paul from accounting.
But yeah, Nick Cannon's having another kid, man. So congratulations to him, man. I mean, hey, listen.
I'm not congratulating him.
I mean,
I feel bad because the kids might grow up to be nice kids, but your dad...
They're going to be nice kids, man. They're going to have the best sitters.
You're going to have them on...
The girls...
Wilding Out?
Yeah.
Wilding Out is going to be... That shit going to be on forever.
Wilding Out daycare.
Wow.
Bunch of hot pants and tank tops. Yo, just walking around. Yo, that's a
wildin'. Yo, this daycare is lit.
Two of the kids start fighting because the mothers don't get along.
That's fucking damn. Yo, we might gotta talk to him about that.
Hey, Nick.
You be having ideas. I think you having ideas.
I just know. I know the life, man.
But nah, and this is no shit. Again, before you close out, just, like, no shit. But it's just, come on. Let's be better parents.
He may be an excellent father, but I don't know how he's going to split all that time.
Nigga, I got FaceTime people.
I got 3 in the possible, and them kids ran me down. Ran me down.
The one is video game is
one
the
is
energy
still
bar.
running me down. I got the last one. I can't wait for her to graduate.
You wanted to go and run it back, bro, but I get it though. I get it.
Yeah.
My brother too. My brother always like, yo, bro, you went back to running back.
I started all the way over.
Yeah.
Like all the way over. We're going college. Like one was going dead ass to college.
You was out the game, like it was like the drug game, you know, he sell that last pack. He's like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Then you see the nigga at the street. He's seeing Distro. Then he's talking to Distro again.
You know what I was thinking? What?
I think we need to get back in the game.
No. I'm too old for this shit.
Then you did 2 weeks later,
My
you see
knees
this
don't work the way they
nigga
used to.
bagging up and shit. You bagging up again. You back in the game.
Yeah, man. Also, funny story. Southwest pilot.
Oh. Yes.
He basically said, I'm going to land this plane if y'all don't stop airdropping nudes.
But Johnson's, though.
Probably.
Niggas is sending him mad glitter.
Yo,
My thing is,
why was he paying attention to his phone though?
I think it. Well, that's a good. I didn't hear that part. That was a good point.
Like, why is he looking at his phone?
Bro, what are you doing?
Yo, you supposed to be flying a plane, my nigga. Yo, you keep this shit straight and narrow. I'd be upset if he came over the intercom like, yo, I'm trying to look at Instagram. Keep getting these dick
y'all
pics.
niggas stop sending dick pics?
Yo, I'm going to land this fucking plane, right? I'm like, yo, why is he looking at his phone, guys?
Yep.
He's flying a plane. He needs to be focused.
And sir, can you please get off Instagram Live while you fly?
Yeah.
My thing, it's funny because the crazy thing is, I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day, a female and a male, and she was saying that she always gets them shits on the train. Always.
Always, really?
Always gets them shits.
I got it one time on the train, and it was the worst time because I'm like with my son, daughter, girl. And like, we're about to go to dinner because he's about to leave New York to go live in Virginia. So I'm like, all right, yo, we all gonna go out to dinner. So we all on it. And then I got a coworker, like the executive was on the train with us. And we all just chopping up, talking. Next thing you know, my phone go off, his phone go off. I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, yo, what the? And they always do it on the train.
They always do it on the train.
Really?
I feel like, but I always said, and this is a joke, you know what I mean? Like, but like, women, can y'all start sending us some shit? Like, I feel like niggas, it's only penises is being sent.
Maybe women not, maybe that, they don't want to put their bodies out there.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Some of them.
Just to say
Some of
it.
them.
You know what I'm saying? I just,
Not them girls that was in Harlem last night.
Yeah.
The EDM concert that was going on, yo, they did not care what they looked like.
Yeah, it looked, yo.
They was like,
I was like,
cheeks out, boobs out, everything was out last night. Walking through Harlem safely. Because so many cops.
Which was very weird because it was East Harlem.
It was a lot of cops out there. East Harlem is a little strange. And it was like on 125th and Lex.
That's Thriller. I'm like, yo, you was
the zombies right there.
but the cops were out. They were definitely
out there
out.
making sure all the kids got home safe. So, but yeah.
My thing is though, I'm just thinking about a scenario like I'm on a train and I'm like, you know how you on a train is packed, you sitting down, people are kind of on top of you a little bit, and you look and then you get president and somebody sends you a schlong.
Yeah.
And then like the person that was like on the train looking like, oh, that's what you're into? Like, no, I pressed something in it.
That's how I felt, because I'm like the girl like, I'm like, what is this? Like,
that's not mine.
Yo, who said what is airdrop?
That's why.
Yeah, it was so new to me. I was like, they was like, oh, that happens all the time. I'm like, nah, this never happened to me before.
Which sucks too. And we laughing about that's trash though that women are getting sent It's like, and nigga, when are they gonna be on the train like, oh, that's me?
That's
like,
me, holla.
When does that ever
Just
work?
put that out there.
Does that work for
niggas? Tinder. Radius of, hey, I'm interested in you. You swipe, we meet.
But
we're in the same area. I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know.
See, I told you,
I actually don't know. No, don't listen to him. I don't know how it works, but I don't think it. Wait, so you send nudes on there too?
No, I'm just saying, like, you go through the pictures of somebody that's in the area.
Oh, but you see a nigga's face, like, you know what I mean? Like, not like we out here, niggas.
They hit you with the Big Daddy Kane pose and play.
Nah, yeah. Just one leg up. That's a good pose though. If you really want to show.
No, I don't know. No, I'm not sending nothing out. I like my girl.
Not sending them out. Nigga, I like that. You have to do that disclaimer. Love you, girl.
Love you. I'm already in trouble.
But nah, like, yeah, I know. Once the segment started, I was like, we're in trouble. This is gonna be a whole conversation. She'd be like, oh, so you know a little bit about Tinder, huh? A little bit about the swiping, right?
This is what I heard.
I'm not.
My coworker told me about it. I was like, whoa, that's a little weird. I don't know how y'all do that.
So that's what y'all don't be talking about y'all work. Like, yo, we tell them it's Bible study.
Crazy shit. So, we talk about work, Excel spreadsheets, and dicks being sent to the damn on train,
Just a various agendas today.
So Fulton County DA in our latest rap incident says, if you admit a crime over a beat, I'm gonna use it to lock you up. Like, so that's literally her statement of saying any rapper that says they did a crime,
okay,
they prove it, you can get locked up.
That's usually how crime and punishment works. Like,
but not when niggas raps.
I know, and I get it, but if it matches a situation that happened, that's actually where actual people died, and there's an investigation, I'm not saying I am for free speech, but I'm not at the point to say like, bro, if you talking about a crime, nigga, they might fucking use it against you. Like I'm not, you know.
All right, you treaded that. I mean, just because you say it don't mean that you.
Which is true.
I mean,
but if
like,
you're saying verbatim,
93 bricks, man. Hov said he parked over there on State Street.
Niggas in State Street like, what the fuck?
93, nigga, you was 7 away from 100. Yeah. That's a lot of fucking cocaine.
That's a lot of cocaine. That's a lot of cocaine.
What was you doing? And then like, so should he had got time at that time? Like, hey, listen, we heard this on a rapper song, so I know you did it.
But that's like if a situation like they just out the blue, but if it's an actual investigation on something and you're close to it, like if you was...
Because it's pretty much based on what she did with Young Thug and his group and Young Gunna. Like, that's pretty much where it comes from. Like, Gunna just was with niggas.
I feel bad for Gunna. Gunna was... and again, I'm not one of them cats that is going to be like, you'll free so-and-so because it sound cool to do. If you committed a crime or you're part of a crime, I don't know. They're going to come after you. Like, but my thing is...
I can see it, but I mean, come on.
I feel bad for him. I know I get it, but I'm just... Stop talking about shit you doing in the street on radio, like, I don't know. That's how I am. But I don't talk about shit like that. So I don't have the same perspective as a nigga who grew up in that and then is doing music. I'm just like, be smarter.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, also, you got to give some stuff, what is it called? Limitations? What they call it?
Statute of limitations.
Like, where you be like, yo, that was 5 years ago, though.
This is like your credit, it just comes off your credit score. Like,
nah, they can't use that shit.
You killed 7 people. Like,
that happened a long time ago, lady.
No, I can understand the statute of limitation and things like that.
But I mean, like, for rappers that just visualize it on, maybe heard something from somebody else. And just like, you know, there's been debates about people's rap lyrics and not really them living their life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna say it because it started a whole debate.
Yeah.
Nas Tech on the dresser. But anyway.
I was thinking the same thing.
Nas Tech on the dresser. It's been debated highly that he ever saw a Tech before he went on the... Anyway.
Ooh, yeah. College professor.
Highly debated. You know, it was a lot going on.
Yep.
But just saying, like, something like that, like, if he basically said, I looked out my window and wrote Illmatic. Like, this is... And it wasn't his life. He was just putting the words together of what he saw in his neighborhood.
Nah, which is because it's the creative expression. I get that part, but he also wasn't a part of, again, a part of an investigation. I don't know. I feel like, again, that it's a tough one. I just feel like don't talk on your lyrics, bro. Like about.
Yeah, especially if it's recent. I don't think, like,
I don't know.
You should be happy you got away. Like, nowadays, with everybody having video cameras, and I'm going to tell everybody this, every time somebody commits a crime, it's on tape.
They got you.
Somebody got the tape. They got tapes of everything.
Yep.
It was some old lady got punched in the face, and they couldn't, dude had a mask on. They locked him up the other day. I'm like, yo, this is nuts. With a mask on. Like, there's nothing you can do nowadays where you won't get found out of court.
Yep.
Everything is on video, so...
And then niggas be snitching, too. So
that too.
One of your homies might let you off... Them niggas giving out bagels? All right. Onions and chops?
Nigga be in the other investigation room like, can you pass me a fork, please? and some pepper and some salt.
Excuse me, we haven't been great before.
Yeah, so let me tell you what Tony did. So Tony was out there. He was wilding. He was on one, you know what I mean?
Really? It's like, yo, we only asked you about Rashad, but all right, keep on going there. We got brunch shit.
Niggas wound up telling about his murders, like, you know, because I can murder. Like,
no, you
know.
Book him, Daniel.
They be like, you know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up. Damn, that's in the history of crime, niggas, like, that had to happen. niggas talking like, too much.
I wasn't even over there. I was shooting at this other nigga on the other block. Like, wait. Oh, that was you?
So I'm on Crimson Ave?
Oh, okay.
Book him, Daniel. We got him.
All right, so we're going to let you go for that, but now you're getting locked up for this. But... God damn it.
Why y'all doing that double jeopardy?
Somebody snitched on me.
Yeah. It was, look at you. Look at you. It was you.
You snitched on your damn
That's
self.
what I feel like, is snitching on yourself. Again, I'm not criticizing anybody that do music that talk about that. Like, cause I grew up on that, but just be smart, cause you know niggas is watching.
That is true.
You know, just like niggas. Everybody know people do drugs, but you don't see me on the train sniffing crack. Like,
first of all, you want to be sniffing?
I don't know.
Crack?
I don't do crack, so obviously
all your drug references are always wrong
because I don't do them. I don't even understand when I said
you ain't live in my family. No.
Oh, that is a whole different thing. I'm not your therapist. We are not going there. But you know, people know you can't. People know that you can't have sex in the fucking just public, but people do it. Like I've been victim of that.
Me too.
You know, me behind trees and shit. Like, you know.
In front of an emergency room.
This is when we was younger.
In front of an emergency room in Brooklyn. I thought that.
Man, that was.
It was weird. It was weird.
It'd be like, what if one of my other boys would be like, yo, name the hospital. Name the hospital. Now, 20 minutes later, we talking about.
What's the one? Oh, man. It's right down a block from Sumner Project.
Not Brookville.
No, it was down.
I'm just naming some random shit.
It was down the block from some of the projects. Yeah, I thought the windows was like. I thought it was a wall.
We're not going there.
I didn't know the window showed like clearly.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
It was weird. I was like 14, maybe 15. I ain't know. I was just happy to get
hospital, bro.
The whole emergency.
Savage, dog.
They like the nurses, the lady behind the counter that does insurance came out and was like, stop. What are you doing? I'm like,
get off of her.
And they're like, everybody can see what's going on. I'm like, no. I did not.
Damn.
I didn't feel bad because I ain't live over there. So I just walked away. I was like, all right.
In retrospect,
Dippity do that. To the J train. Back to Queens.
Not the J train.
Yeah, that was the only one.
The J train bandit, son.
Oh shit. Why did I talk about that? God damn it, I'm gonna get in trouble for that shit too now. All right. Anyway, Drake's hairstyle was a little different.
Yo, that's.
Did you see Drake's hairstyle?
It looks atrocious, Scott Brocious.
Yeah, you know. He did the slick back.
Listen, I don't know what he's thinking, and he could do different shit.
Tried it, man. He had a heart in that, last year?
Yeah, and everybody, there was very much, some barbers was doing filthy, son.
Wait, people were doing hearts on themselves?
Yo, and some of them look bad. I saw like a Twitter post with all the different they were bad. One of them looked like a turkey burger. I was just like,
maybe you should do that with your hair, man.
I would never.
What? Just not let it grow out on the side.
I have a lot of common sense.
Slick back, you be looking like Barry White.
Wait,
you be the new Barry White.
Oh, baby. Wait. You know how I quickly thought about it, like, word? You were gassing me up, though.
You put on a black suit with like a maroon shirt?
Nah, not the maroon shirt.
I'm never gonna get enough.
I thought about it for a quick second. That's why I had to laugh. I was like,
stick.
Baby, you know it. Yo, he was a smooth ass nigga though. I can't. I don't know. You can try different shit.
My aunt loved him. I was like, really? Like, you look kind of weird to me.
Yo, listen.
He had the audacious stash.
Yeah.
Back when it was.
Nah, he was a real nigga though. I heard he would talk some real shit.
I bet. To grow that type of stash and have your hair slicked back like that.
Listen.
Like
he was out here.
So that means somebody sat between somebody, like somebody combed his hair, or he put a perm in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just let somebody slick that whole shit back. Was like, I'm going out gambling tonight.
Nah. Hold my calls.
Hold on my calls. Give me the silky shirt. I'm taking it back on bitches.
That's why I don't know. I feel like you could try like different. I seen people with the shags. Like I know regionally, some of those cuts are like kind of they do those type of cuts. And I think now
when I went down south. I remember when first time I went down south and I seen a nigga with finger waves in his hair. I lost my shit. I was like, oh shit. That's for girls.
Yeah.
But this was a straight
over there. The nigga, that's the realest nigga.
Yeah, he was the realest nigga too. He's like, yo, man.
You talking about finger wave Frank?
Yo, he was on a ball court, and I started like, yo, Yo, you sat down and let somebody like scoop your hair like that? Like, I seen my moms get that style.
Yo, nah.
And he was like, yo, man, this is about the last time you gonna make a joke like that, man.
That's when the nigga put the gun on the. He put the gun on the table, the gambling table.
Last time your New York ass come down to Charlotte, that believe me, I was like, I ain't know y'all niggas did that finger wave shit down here, man. My bad. I'm region. I'm learning the region.
Chi-Town had their things down in West Coast. Like everybody has their thing. Now I feel everybody does everything because, especially New York, everybody's from everywhere. So you want to see
also,
different
I think
styles.
it's the internet. You know,
Yeah,
everybody seeing
definitely.
Instagram like, oh, they do that over there. Oh,
You could try. I feel like you could try mad random stuff.
I don't know. I can't try nothing.
Ooh, I didn't want to go. You could try on hats. Niggas that has, you know.
Nah, man, fuck it. It's okay.
It's all
It's
right.
all right. Cool, Drake.
Listen, this hair shit ain't. It's just all what it cracked up to be. Sometimes it's stressful, son.
It's stressful, real.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
I have to go get a cut. I had to wake up early this morning, go to the barber shop, talk to my Dominican barber who don't talk no English. I don't know
Oh no,
his name at all.
My haircuts now just consist of me walking to the sink in the bathroom and just start shaving
Nah,
my
he
head.
said, I'm my barber. I'm my barber.
I don't even get barbershop talk no more. That's like, yo, that was crazy what you saw last
was
night.
crazy, right?
Word. I'll be
bro.
talking to myself in the mirror like, yeah, man. Yo, you know how it is, man. You know, trying to get the black man down, you know? No, I'm just literally having a conversation with myself.
Niggas getting that man political talk. Niggas been trying to take.
Like, you see what they did to Trump and Mar-a-Lago, right? They just read what kind of secrets he had in them documents.
Word. I hear you,
See,
bro.
you ain't thinking. You got to open your mind, brother. You got
And Mom's in a one-man show.
peep this.
I want to see that. We got to figure that out. HBO, talk to us.
Also,
Name some prices, HBO. Stop the
stop the cut. Also in news, Irv Gotti, he's not talking about Ashanti no more. It's over.
Oh, man.
If you haven't seen this documentary, it is the most, it's not supposed to be funny, but
It's-
his logic of thinking is fucking hilarious.
It's wild.
He was like, well, she caught me cheating, and you know, and the girl was here, you know, and you know, one thing led to the other, you know, I squeezed the button, you know, gave her a kiss, and you know, since it was on, but you still married, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you do not acknowledging the, I don't know, this.
He said that his wife, I guess he told his wife, like, yo, listen, Murder Inc. is moving up. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be fucking. I'm just letting you know the reality. I want to say, as a nigga who knows niggas, he probably didn't know until after. But I don't see no situation where I go to my girl like, yo, Mums and Frizzle podcast about to blow up. Shit is happening. We going to be over the place. I'm going to be fucking bitches. Are we good with this situation? After I get stabbed and shot.
You call a big cap on this, right?
The biggest hat. Abraham Lincoln type hat, nigga.
I tried that whole line, like I was just fucking her. I was gonna get right back. I was just fucking her. That ain't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Why you stressing about her? Like, that was just a moment.
You didn't try that. You
I
can't.
did.
You're bugging.
Yeah.
You still alive, son?
It was hard to get out the house. Yeah. It was, oh, hey, whoa, chill. You wildin'. Yo, what the fuck you think, you Hove? I was like, that's when I realized I did not have Hove money. I'm not Hove. No, I'm not.
Hove did that, so hopefully we have to go through that.
I'm ducking shit like, yo, chill, yo. I'm backing up, looking at the door like, all right, we almost there.
Nah.
We almost there. I'm just swerving like, and she was dead ass like, motherfucker, who the fuck you think you are? I was like, oh shit. I didn't even know she had an arm like this. Yo, it was so bad she had a fence. I hopped the fence to get her. Like, even though it had a handle, I just hopped the fence just to get away from her. I was like,
you deserve all of that, son.
yeah, I tried it.
You deserved it. You tried it.
Sometimes we, you know, as kids, we live these rap lyrics, and I just thought that would work.
That's the.
I thought we had an understanding.
No.
I thought we had an Irv Gotti understanding.
There was no Irv Gotti didn't have understanding.
Like, oh, she caught me cheating, so I told her I ain't going back there. I was living in my own apartment, and you know, me and Ashanti kind of fell up. Now, Ashanti has not said nothing. She declined to be in the documentary and just said, you know what happened? I guess pretty much what happened in the past and how you feel about it.
It's bananas.
He just keeps saying, well, I told everybody I loved her. But yeah, you're kind of shitting on her too.
Yeah. Love don't live here though.
You're still upset. Like, oh, I didn't know she was dating Nelly till I left to watch the NBA game.
Nah, that's a bad way to figure it out.
Yo, she left me? I'm just trying to see the Bulls win. I'm trying to see what happens in the Bulls-Detroit game. And she's on the fucking sideline with him.
Damn. That's a hard way to see it. Move, Derrick Rose. I want to see what's going on.
Yo, they're not holding hands, are they?
Yeah. Sharing the popcorn and all that. That's a bad way. But for us, we in the lower class, we'd be like, yo, I know you're not going to pull up to Dykeman like that.
Like, yo, she eats a glizzy out this nigga head. She take a glizzy from his hand. It's over.
That's a bad way. That's a bad way. They eating this shit like what's that fucking shit when they eat the spaghetti? What's that movie?
The Lady in the Tramp.
Lady in the Tramp. They brought the Lady in the Tramp, the glizzy.
Lady in the Tramp, the glizzy. The game is crazy. You be like that.
You be on the cam and all that. Like, that gotta be hard. That gotta be hard for me.
So the herb, I mean, like, it was very interesting, somewhat documentary. I mean, that was probably the most interesting part that we probably didn't know about.
It's the Ashanti Chronicles, bro.
Yeah, some people feel like that. I think also women feel like, you know, he womanized her. Like, she was, I don't know how old she was when they first started dating.
We ain't talk about that.
Nobody said nothing about that.
She was on the cusp.
She was just around the studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she had to be a certain age just to be hanging around people. So
and she was young when she came out, and she was,
I think she was fresh out the gate. A little fresh out the gate. I ain't saying he no pedophile, man.
Nah, mine was a manager, but back in those days, you still look the other way. Like, you know how it was. Especially if it could get you on. And again, this is no shade against, I don't know the situation outside of what I've heard.
But to respect her as a woman, and I mean, respect his wife.
Yeah.
Like, hey, y'all wasn't together, so you should have got divorced.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting there letting that woman think that, you know, it was real.
Yeah.
And then you just have R&B artist now. And then, like, he dropped everybody. Like, you know, Charlie Baltimore said, yo, he just focused on R&B at one point.
Vita was tight, though.
Vita
was tight.
Vita, I love Vita.
Hot. I'm surprised they got her on there. But she's like, I got to tell this shit. The way I see it.
Yo, wasn't the best of friends, you know. Wasn't the worst of friends. You know, just like, you know, he kind of forgot about it. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it got to be hard because Ja was hot. Shanti came out with that song with Fat Joe ultimately, which was the reason why I guess Irv even worked with her, which is crazy.
No, it started with she did something to Pun shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Fat Joe was like, yo, shorty,
she always in the studio.
Tell her to go on the hook. And another one came up and then just kept going and going. So it's kind of weird that, you know. I'm just saying.
I think, you know, you've not a lot of labels could be able to be all over. Obviously, his relationship with her made it that conflict of interest because now instead of working on Charlie Baltimore or Black Tie or everybody else's shit, you kind of going on tour with her.
And then 50 comes out and points out all the shit that you haven't been doing. Like, you're never going to sell Mitsubishi truck.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I was
like, ooh.
And I fuck with Murder Inc. I like them. That's bad. But that was bad. That was bad. I'm happy that the one thing I give them respect, and he's doing it in his own narrative.
Clap back. You going to clap? No, I'm just joking.
Let's take him to war, baby. But they at least they're mentioning it, but they are kind of clowning 50 on it because it's their narrative, so I get it. But I'm happy that they acknowledged it, like, because one of the niggas was like, yo, 50 still coming out. He was like, damn, we got sideswiped like this. That shit, you know, that shit, it derailed a lot of shit. But
I think the funniest part of the whole shit is that I remember my little nephew, Keyshawn, he was at my house and there was another documentary that came out and they was talking about the whole Hitman studio incident where somebody bumped into the lights.
Yes.
And the funny thing, what's the name? I think it's, what's the dude name? He's part of the group. I think it's Missy. What is it called? Damn, I keep saying Missy by Crack Child.
There's
Cadillac Todd.
Black Child and
Cadillac Todd says it the same exact way. Like, yo, we was in there, we was fighting. You know what I mean? We was getting at it. He's like, yo, somebody bumped into the lights. I had my knife, so I start poking niggas. I didn't know who I was poking. Yo, my little nephew said, hey, yo.
Nah, like,
hey,
you gotta be.
Hey,
Some young niggas,
he was like, yo, the lights went out. You just got the poking niggas.
Like, what are we talking about right now?
Like, yo, what's going on?
You gotta be specific.
And he said, and in this documentary, he said the same exact one. Like, yo, we was all fighting, we was getting at it, you know. And then somebody bumped into the lights, bang. So I just started poking.
He was only like, yo, wait, what is happening?
He said, I feel somebody reaching. I'm start poking.
That story is just wild. Wild story. Why does somebody always gotta turn the lights down like when niggas about to do all that wild? It's like, yo, how can you see who you
I remember I went to a party in Far Rockaway, and I was with a dude that had way too much jewelry on for a basement party in Far Rockaway.
Okay.
And we're not from Far Rockaway.
Yeah. We know them.
We knew one person that was there. I didn't feel comfortable at all. Yeah. And he walked in with mad jury, and all of a sudden, the lights was on when we first went in. It was like, oh, cool. Next thing you know, I see a group of dudes like this. And the lights go out.
Uh-oh.
Next thing you know, niggas, I'm like, yo, let's move over here. I quickly was like, all right, we got to assemble. We got to fuck them up.
Yeah.
We got to move around. I was like, yo, come over here with me quick.
Gotta fuck them up. Yeah, scrambling, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas can't catch him.
Because I still wanted to party because I was like, I seen the potential in the party.
Man.
So I'm like, so next thing you know, a couple minutes go by, lights come on. I see the same nigga like this, like, yo, where them niggas? All right. Like on some. All right. I'm like, yo, man, we gotta go. And then, he was, and then the lights go back out again. By the time the lights, but I ain't waiting for the next time for the lights come on. We was going.
We've been to some questionable spots.
Yeah.
Jamrock was a. Whew.
Jamrock? Oh.
Long Island, I was like, that shit is... They was giving niggas full-size bottles to hold, son. I never seen a bar do that, son. You could give niggas shit you bring to the table, but niggas would be in their sections. But when you give a nigga a big-ass fucking gallon of Kenny, like, here, at a good price.
Yeah. Not a reasonable price.
At a reasonable price. And you giving everybody in the club, I never seen so many bottles being thrown in my life. I've never... One, I was like, can we finish the drinks first? Like, there's a lot of liquor in here. Like,
yeah.
But Jamrock, that's the one memory I had of Jamrock. God.
Jamrock.
On Hempstead, right by Hempstead.
Oh, okay. See, man. Oh, speaking of domestic violence and stuff, Kendrick Lamar dropped We Cried Together short film video. Did you see it?
I didn't get to see that. That's the one.
Oh my God, it's really good. I mean, it's basically the song, but just a visual aspect of them actual arguing. Bring up a lot of that same girls. Me and her relationship pretty much was summed up in all that. Like, it was literally, I was like, wow. This
Mama, are you crying over there? Nah.
Thank God I grew up. I grew up.
I cried.
I'm a former fuckboy.
He said,
this
7 years sober.
I didn't talk like Kendrick Lamar did. He was a little loose with the tongue. Like, yo, word, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm not taking nobody's keys. You can go.
Yeah.
You can just, I don't believe in violence, but wow, that was nuts.
Yeah, and some people see that, and kids will see that whole exchange like, ooh.
What, kids? Oh, yeah.
Like, that's, that's the one thing I'm
some members of family, like, I don't believe in arguing. My mother and father never argued. I mean, they had calm arguments.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you did this wrong. Okay, I can see how you feel that way. But what I was doing was, and it was just, that's how the argument, like, yo, it'd be the calmest thing. It'd be like, yo, they arguing. Like they're just keeping it at a calm level where they're not yelling at each other. Because he's like, when we yell, like when people yell, you don't get your point across. So
that's very true.
And it's like, so if we talk at a reasonable rate, and we can talk about it till somebody feels better in the conversation.
Yeah.
Reasonable shit. So here I go with this nut. I go tell her, yeah, I'm just, she keep catching me. And I'm just like, yo, man, fuck it, man.
I was going to get right back.
That was just something I did for the night.
Again, you're not reading the room at that age.
And that's why it got volatile.
Damn.
Yo, man, yeah.
But when somebody brings it up to that level, like how you, even in that conversation mode, I feel like you're going to match it. It's hard to just be like somebody's yelling at you, like, ah, and you like, well, I understand your point. No. And as they wipe the spit off your face,
when they be like, whoa.
That turns them up even more.
We being all calm? You don't even care because you're not even being dramatic.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know what kind of household you was raised in, Ma, but my household.
Damn. You better duck them shoes. Doing that little Kim shit.
Watch when you're walking. Keep backpedaling.
Oh, shit. Damn.
But like, I don't know what kind of household you raised in, but we talk at a calm level.
Yeah.
They be like, fuck you, nigga.
You trying to say I'm getting fuck your zen?
Yeah.
I'm just at peace, man.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
That's how
I'm achieving another level.
I feel like I'm that. I'm not saying my girl is that other shit either. Like, but I feel like I'm like where I won't even talk. Like, I'm just like, I don't even want to have the conversation.
If I'm too mad, I'll be like, now is not the time.
Yeah.
Like,
that might rub women. Because women don't.
That's why I say you got to pick your choice.
Yeah, black women ain't feeling these shit. A lot of these shits is
you can't just walk away like,
wait.
You gonna tell me when I need to talk? No, I'm not saying that.
I
I'm just saying
talk
not
now,
right
though.
now.
Like,
let's think. Let's calm down. That happened.
Yeah.
Let's talk later. Yeah, okay, nigga.
Yeah.
No, we gonna talk right now.
Yeah, you can't win in that situation. Nope. Because if you're ready to talk, why are you so comfortable to talk right now? Like, I don't know.
Oh, so you thought of your lie already.
Yeah, exactly.
So you basically thought of your lie.
That's when guys go into cage mode, like, that's why guys, most times just don't say nothing. Al Bundy is, come home, put your hand in your pants, and just turn the TV on, don't say shit.
So I did enjoy the video. Everybody should check it out. Watch it. Also, I watched a documentary on what was it? Amazon Prime about Little Baby.
You was telling me about
that shit was fucking.
I hear a lot of good things about that and about Lil Baby in general. Like, I'm a fan.
He won $1 million at a poker table, at a table at a casino.
Good for him.
Recently
in New York.
No, hell no, not New York.
Okay.
But no, he was at a casino. I think it was in Vegas. He won $1 million. Turned around, gave all his friends $10,000. Like, yo, here. I was like, nice guy.
He just gave fucking what's the name $250,000.
Why? I don't understand why he gave James Harden money.
James Harden doesn't need
a lot of money.
He needs to go to practice. Go to practice. Don't give him money.
He just gave him like $250,000. I was like, why?
Cash.
Yeah.
Some people really don't like that. They really don't. Well, I'm not saying. I feel like men don't really care.
Cash?
Like just money for like gifts. Like without. That's like you giving your girl, like it's her birthday or your anniversary. Like, here, babe.
That was the argument.
That happened too?
That was the argument they used to have, my parents. My father would be so busy, all he would do is get a card and money. So it would be a card.
Anniversary?
Everything. Birthday, anniversary.
That's the throwback guy right there.
Yo, Christmas gift, card, money. She got so like, yo, I'm tired of the cards with the money. I want you to have a thoughtful gift. And that's probably why I'm so thoughtful on the gifts I give now. Because I be on something, I just cannot be like that. Like sometimes you learn from people and just like, oh, this is what women want, and then like what
a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes it. Yo, it won't be like that.
You've been around the whites too long, sir.
I have. It's not like when my uncle, when I be seeing him, and I'm a grown ass man. This nigga, I'm 40. He would see me, hey, boy, how you doing? You doing so good. And then as he's leaving, this nigga trying to give me like a scrunched up $10. Like, nigga, if you don't take that $10, I don't want that shit. I'm not.
Yo, steak ass $10.
I'm not 12, nigga. Old Haitian niggas is like that. So, nigga, imagine you give me your wife that.
Yo, you look a little bad, man. Hope this 10 get you better in life.
It would be crazy. Like, I might need that $10. Like, you gonna still just for the principle, like slap that nigga hand. Imagine you give a girl like happy anniversary, babe. You give her a crumbled
up. Nah, you don't take this on the arm, yo.
Put it in her pocket. Like, what in the world? Date
That's
over.
why I literally think, because every time he used to do that shit, and I'd be like, yo, dad, you want to, and I even tried to conspire with him, like, yo, man, come on, let's go to the mall. He like, I ain't got time to go to the mall. I just got a card, man. I'm like, what you got I want your glove compartment full of birthday, anniversary cards and everything.
He probably bought the 50.
He probably bought the multiple joints, just like, oh, here we go. I know what date it is. Stuff the envelope. Like, all right, let me give him a little cash.
But how much?
And he always had the mega wallet like this.
That's
he's just taking stuff, some shit like, yo, get that to your mom. You know what I mean? I got to go to work. Or he had to go always do something. So it was like, but that's why I always be like, nah, I'm not going to be that guy.
That's different. That's how that generation, that's how they operated.
They was like, she wants money to go shopping. So, give a little money.
He probably look at you now like, you fucking simp. You simping.
Yeah.
Taking her out to dinner and shit.
Doing all that?
What the fuck you doing?
What?
Ass nigga.
Like, you doing all this for her? Nah, just get the card with the envelope. You're making this shit too complicated.
Yo, grow up here. Like
One time he straight forgot it was the anniversary.
Ooh.
I literally walked by like they had like china cabinet, and I looked at the glass on their wedding, and I was like, huh, ain't that today? And he
you
was
ain't say it out loud though.
Yeah.
Nigga, you set him up.
No, yeah. And she was like, I was waiting. And I was like, oh, you knew he forgot.
Imagine he's like, oh, so we doing that now?
He went outside, came to the little 15-minute ride, came back with the envelope like, yo, my bad. Yo, I ain't forget.
Nah, that's an old school special. That's an old school special.
I didn't forget.
Nigga mom was like, that 2 years period, that 2 years was rough. After the anniversary. He
kept on pointing after that. He kept on looking at that cup. He knew because I was like, yo, how could you forget? There's a cup with the date on it right there. Like, you walk past this shit every day. Like, how did you forget?
Probably be sitting right in front of
me not knowing because I wasn't a part of the wedding.
Drink from the same cup and drinking coffee every day. I wonder when that anniversary. I just can't think of it.
Like, he looked, when he said it at the table, he looks at the cup. It's facing him.
That's wild.
All you had to do is just walk over and look at the day like, oh, all right.
Us men, we have evolved in emotional, and that's the thing. We have evolved, especially even as parents, but just as you know, in relationship, I feel like I be trying, like I really enjoy doing stuff, like you know, in those regards, like anniversary or just in birthday, like I enjoy that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I like surprising people and doing shit like that. Like I said, you know, it's just something that you should do every now and then. You know, not all the time, but you know, sometimes.
Why you have to do it?
I'm just saying, like sometimes it gets.
You can skip an anniversary.
Like, no, I don't skip no anniversaries. I try not to, but only thing that happens is like, you know, you don't want to be consistent on what you give. Yeah, that's all I try to do. Like, if I give you this one time, that's gonna be that one time you get this. As the years go on, it's very hard to figure out what the fuck you want.
It's hard as you get older.
I just try to be, you know, spontaneous. Look on the internet. That's what it's for. Google.
Pinterest.
Oh, God, don't do that.
Sorry, I work in the schools. I'm sorry. See a motherfucker making a whole fucking...
Oh, my God. You got a whole board on Pinterest?
I do.
Okay, so comedian Ari Spears clowns Lizzo's weight. Whoa. That's loose.
I seen that clip, too. Because I saw that last week, I think it happened.
Well, it was on Vlad?
It wasn't Vlad, but it was a similar type of
setup.
Situation.
That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was Vlad, too.
Yeah.
I don't see... All right, again, this is me as a comedian. People might be like, bad take on it, but this is my take. I feel what he said is in bad taste. Not right.
Yeah.
But as a comedian, when you see a celebrity who's open-minded, speaks their mind, is comfortable showing themselves on social media in their body and is confident.
Yeah. She does that. I seen her ass cheeks, I think, more than anybody. Yeah, like I seen her ass cheeks more than Bernice.
Exactly. No, true story. And not to say that you shouldn't, but it's just like, where's the line for comedian? And when did celebrities get like the pass on being joked on? Like,
yeah.
This is just me. Again, I don't agree with Ari Spears.
I mean, because I don't think back in the day when Eddie Murphy was making fun of Bill Cosby, he was happy about that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or Mike Tyson.
Exactly. People making fun of people with special needs.
People, wait, what? Who?
People will always make fun of people with special needs.
Oh, yeah, you used to call them something else.
Yeah, but like that, just in general.
The R word.
Yeah, but it wasn't right then.
No.
But it's comedy. I work with that population. I don't agree with it. I don't use it in my comedy. But I can still see the funny in some of the stuff based on the comedy. Because we're human. I'm not going to be like, yo, bro, I could be like, yo, that's foul, but yeah, that's funny. You know, that's what black people special. Like, nah, that's foul, bro. That's funny. That's funny. And I'm a comedian, so I'm like, when have you been absolved of being criticized?
Well, I think that it wasn't really Lizzo. I mean, Lizzo probably had a problem with it, but she did come out and say a statement about it. But also, you know, when you put yourself out there like that, it's all what you present to the world. You go to the Laker game with your cheeks out. Come on, somebody's going to say
fair
something.
Game.
Yeah, and also everybody think like you're so comfortable with it that you may not have a problem with it, and that's where you don't know what to do or say.
I feel like not. I think it's a defense mechanism for her because I feel like there's a lot of insecurity, and I think that with women who quote unquote would see it to be more appealing than her. Like there's a lot of insecurity in you
First of
showing
all,
yourself.
I went to a club not too far from here, and it was nothing but those. And it was a special club, and I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And it was mad niggas there.
Niggas be
ready. Her size and bigger.
Yeah.
Like, let's not get it twisted.
That's
their thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there is a club of guys. I mean, there's guys that like it, so I don't think.
And I'm open about it. And
every experience are like, yo, he ain't the slimmest nigga in the world either. Nigga,
which he did say.
Yeah.
So it go, but it's kind of like.
Wait, he stated that he's not the.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I know I need to work out and this and thing, but he's just saying it as a comedian, like, yo, you put it out there, you gave me ammo, and that's my thing with it. And again, I appreciate Mike Epps. Mind you, I'm a fan of Mike Epps. Going to see him next month. I'm a fan of him for coming to her defense, but I'm just like, bro, as a comedian. Maybe they just don't like each other because that's what I read from.
Think so.
Yeah, so that's some other shit. But you're a comedian. He's done that. Like I feel like we always made fun of.
Yeah, because he made fun of the guys with the hook. Yeah,
like we all make fun of people's deficiencies. And that was foul. And I love that bit.
It's funny.
I love that bit.
Chicken wing.
It's one of his best bits. It's one of his best bits, though. He'll talk about the big girls. Like, look at how big girls up in here. Da da da. And what he said, he's like picking up a girl. He said it was one joke he did recently about like his back and something like that. And I'm like, that's based on the person's appearance. Whether you dark skin, you make fun of people's appearances all the time. I don't think because I'm first, you can't make fun of me because I'm sensitive of that. People gonna make fun of the shit that is going to trigger you.
Yeah.
Like, that is a black person special. Like
that's just coming to the cookout.
Exactly. And I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get where he's coming from, and I don't understand. Like I can understand her being upset. Just like, damn, I don't want nobody to make fun of me right now about it. Maybe she's insecure that day, or
Yeah.
But she puts off a very good front where she's like, oh, look at me get on my jet.
Yeah.
With my fucking ass.
Like,
I'm like, you know what? You do have a jet. I don't see Harry Spears doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you do have a jet.
Yeah.
You have a significant amount of flutes in their goddamn collection.
Yep.
I saw her do an interview with somebody, and she just took him like, oh, look how many flutes. I'm like, God damn. Like, how rich are you? She's like, she been with Prince.
Yeah. And he's a phenomenal musician.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, she's really good.
But people will forget that. That's the problem with me, too. And I'm a fan of Lizzo. I follow her. Doing research.
Yeah,
but
hey, you looking at them cheeks.
I'm a guy. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I'm God know my heart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I think sometimes people, when you do a lot of other things outside of your talent, people forget that you're fucking talented. That's my problem with her. And again, this is no shade on her. Not saying you can't show your beauty and not saying that beauty looks one way. Nope. My thing is, people going to forget what you are and how dope you are because you don't allow us all the time to see that.
I was looking at MTV and I was like, oh shit, she had a real song. Like she had a big song that was out.
Yeah, a new song.
New song that's really big, that's out there. And I was like, I wouldn't even know that because every time I see her online, she's cheeks out or something's out or like look at me do this or something, but she's not really promoting the song. I said I don't listen to radio no more, so I don't see. I'm not listening to radio no more. I listen to podcasts more than I
radio's dead. Sorry, no offense to radio, because I've loved radio, but yeah, it's not the same. So
I mean, you have a radio background, so you would definitely love radio. Exactly. I mean, I loved radio too at one point, but now it's like very hard for me to just gauge and listen to music, and then the music that they play just seems like the same shit over and over.
But so how you going to hear the new stuff? And then now,
and are they going to play Lizzo?
Exactly.
That's another thing. Like, how would they know? So that's why
she is a top 40 artist. Because 40 artists. Because even when in my school, when we play music for the kids in the morning, I put in like top 40 music, clean, and she's always on the top charts. Like, so that's a thing. But my thing is, people got. I think we just so freaking we just. Too sensitive. I know that's just me. I know people gonna be like, yo, Fritz, bro, that's wrong. Yo, you got it.
I mean,
she's a black woman. Let's separate we sometimes just think, again, not defending him because people gonna be like,
whoa, you get defensive.
Nah, but my thing is, again, where's the line? Like how? Like where can comedians go now?
It's
like,
when somebody gets offended. Like I said earlier, it's when somebody gets offended. That's when.
but it's probably the person it's who the person.
But it's hard not to offend everybody.
It is.
Right? So you got to laugh about something.
You
So that's why most comedians talk about themselves. That's what I said. Most comedians talk about like Kevin Hart. He'll talk about his family more than him and the things that he's been through before he'll talk about one specific person.
Like, when I don't do a good Kevin Hart.
All right, so on that note, thanks for watching the Mums and Fritzo podcast. We have taped in WTF Studios.
Yeah.
Engineer Wolf is over there. You don't see him on camera, but he's there.
That's when you see on the bottom. You see it under the ticker. You see his Instagram.
Yes, check us out on Instagram and on YouTube and on Facebook. Check us out. We're putting up content all the time.
Thank you for people that have YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube subscriptions went crazy with the episode that we put up. And thanks for watching. I mean, thanks for checking us out listening to us on all streaming platforms right now. And, just thanks, man. Anything you want to add to the end?
Yo, not to be fun, I just realized your shirt. That's a nice shirt.
Thank you. Life goals. I want to swim in money.
You think your shirt is better than mine?
I don't know. I wasn't search checking.
Oh, it was a shirt. I don't look at men's shirts.
All right, yo, thanks,
men are so fucking bad. Like,
we'll be back soon. I don't know when, but we'll be back.
I ain't no snitch. I ain't giving no
we don't get COVID and no crazy shit. I'm not going on vacation no more. I'm going to be dedicated to coming in and doing shit.
We can't be in the streets. We too old.
Yeah. Nah.
By the time we do the next show, I might be 40. So
no, we ain't gonna do it. Why you saying 40?
I'm turning 40.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. This brings up a great conversation. All right. So yo, thanks for listening. Yo, stay tuned later.
Stay woke.
To the cut.
No. Stop the cut. Yo, that shit is